Good day, YouTubers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. Happy Thanksgiving. You've already had yours, probably will by the time you see this video. And we are now getting ready for Christmas. Cleaning and getting decorations out. We're going to spend all day today trying to get all the stuff out of storage up there. Yeah, there's a lot. So we got to get all that down and try to get the tree set up at least. I'll work on putting lights up on the house next week. But this week is shot with Thanksgiving and all the get-togethers and family time. So I have got a few more of these ripped out of their little laser cut or die cut sections, but I got a long way to go to get those finished up. And start gluing that rest of that stuff up. All these little decorations here gotta get glued on. All the boards on the back gotta get glued on, and all the hinges gotta get glued on. So we're not going to get them glued on this week. Nope. I finished up the tile on the front of the house. In fact, yesterday was Thanksgiving Day. Before we left town to go eat with family, we pulled the tape off that we had put on to do the final painting and touch-up. So we'll go up there next and look at that. But as far as content on building this week, I'm not going to work on it because it's a holiday and we all need time off every now and then. So we're prepping now to get everything down from storage. I got the shed cleaned up a little bit, and all my tools put away from the tile job. So now we can fill this up again with more boxes and stuff, get ready for Christmas. So let's walk up here and take a peek at the finished product. I spent some time this morning pressure washing all the screens because we had dust collected everywhere. We pressure washed all the screens out here because they were just covered with dust. Well, they cleaned up pretty good. I'll wait for the water to dry. So there's the finished product with the stone veneer. All the grouting is done and all the paint on the capstone and the trim pieces cover up those raw edges of the tile. We came up with this is a PVC instead of wood, so it isn't going to rot being outside. These are PVC also. We encase the openings where the edge of the tile is exposed down to the windowsills. got this little section here done. That wasn't too bad. These extension cords I've got draped onto every pole are for Christmas lights, and I got one line that plugs in, make them all hot. The finished product here in the front wall in the living room. Used sort of a Phillips head Tapcon and recessed the opening so we could drive those in concrete, and then caulked them, and 2 layers of caulk so we can't see where the penetration was, and that attaches that PVC to the wall, and then grout underneath it to fill up the little crack. So I'm happy with the way it came out. That's 3 weeks worth of work. By the time we got the tile and put the concrete board on, did all the cutting of the tile and got that installed. Very painstaking product that is very gratifying when you get done. But it came out really nice, so another project in the books. I think next we got to do that attic fan, solar powered attic fan for the back gable of the house while it's cool in wintertime out. Trying to get that done before winter goes away in Florida. I'm thinking about putting it up there somewhere, maybe where that vent is. I have a round fan with a rectangle opening, so I don't know how I'm going to attack that yet, but we need to do it. I got a nice thick layer of insulation in the attic, but you want to create more ventilation. Oh, there they are. Good morning, birds. It's just starting to sprinkle rain a little bit now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 must be on the nest. What do you think? Yep. Well, you've been here all night. I came here after we got back in town yesterday from being at family for dinner, and Henny Penny was still sitting on the nest. All right, there's no more eggs. I got it. You don't need to be broody. Yeah, they're all coming in now. It's raining. All right, so let me put this egg up, get the ladder out, and start dragging these boxes out. Oh my goodness. Got me breathing hard now. I'm an old man. Okay. Look at all that stuff that was up there. Got her emptied out. These bins are nothing but lights. Front yard decorations. These are for outside too. These are like a tomato cage with a bunch of garland wrapped around it and lights on it. So we got 3 of those, a bunch of wreaths, Whole bunch of elves on the shelf. We'll have these guys climbing on the trees. And then bins galore. We've already taken up the main bin for a Christmas tree and the decorations on the Christmas tree. But these are all the other places, either on the porch or in the house or outside. Some of you may remember that from last year. So we got it all down. That's why you gotta have a big shed or a big attic. Alright. On to the next step. Let it snow. It ain't gonna snow in Florida. Whoa, it might this year. Global freezing. Okay, we got the hard stuff down. Starting to set up the Christmas tree in the living room. I just cooked some steaks on the pellet grill. Oh yeah. My wife's gonna do set up a show at the craft. No, there's a Snowfest craft fair in a couple weekends from now in the evening. So we got some lights rigged up in there, and we're just doing a test run out here in the backyard to see how we want to display her stuff. She's got a bunch of paintings and a bunch of wreaths and a bunch of other stuff she wants to sell. So this is a cargo net we're going to try for the first time as far as display goes to hang stuff on, because we got a lot of stuff to display in the show to sell. So Merry Christmas.